Japanese automakers have long been the gold standard for dependable transportation. Names like Toyota, Honda, and Mazda have become synonymous with vehicles that start every morning, run for hundreds of thousands of miles, and hold their value better than almost anything else on four wheels. But in 2025, that reputation isn't automatically guaranteed across every model in their lineups. Today, I'm going to save you from making a potentially expensive mistake that could haunt you for the next 5 to 10 years. I'm going to reveal the 3 Japanese SUVs you absolutely should buy in 2025, vehicles that will serve you faithfully while protecting your wallet, and the 3 you should avoid like the plague, even if they're sitting there with attractive lease deals and shiny paint jobs. By the end of this video, you'll have the insider knowledge that most car buyers never get. You'll know exactly which keys to grab and which ones to leave hanging on the hook. So whether you're a first-time SUV buyer, trading up from a sedan, or replacing your current SUV, let's dive into the real story behind Japanese SUVs in 2025. The 3 best Japanese SUVs for 2025. 1 point, Toyota RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 continues to dominate the compact SUV segment for good reason. This isn't just another pretty face in the crowded SUV market. It's a battle-tested warrior that has consistently delivered on Toyota's promise of reliability while evolving to meet modern demands for technology, safety, and efficiency. The 2025 RAV4 comes with a refined 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that produces a respectable 203 horsepower, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission that feels smooth and responsive in daily driving. This isn't the most powerful engine in its class, but Toyota has tuned it for the sweet spot of performance and efficiency that most buyers actually need. The real magic happens when you look at fuel economy. The RAV4 achieves an impressive 28 miles per gallon in city driving and up to 35 on the highway, numbers that translate to real savings at the gas pump. But these aren't just EPA fantasy numbers. Real-world testing consistently shows the RAV4 meeting or exceeding these estimates, even with air conditioning running and a full load of passengers. Step inside the 2025 RAV4 and you'll notice Toyota has made significant improvements to address previous criticisms about interior quality. The materials have been upgraded with soft-touch surfaces in key areas, and the fit and finish feels solid and purposeful. The user-friendly infotainment system features a standard 8-inch touchscreen that actually responds when you touch it, something that seems obvious but isn't always guaranteed. The interface is intuitive enough that you won't need to pull over to figure out basic functions. The RAV4's safety credentials are outstanding, earning a 5-star overall safety rating from NHTSA and being named a top safety pick by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Toyota Safety Sense 2.0 comes standard, providing features like pre-collision warning with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert with steering assist, automatic high beams, and adaptive cruise control that works smoothly in stop-and-go traffic. Cargo space is genuinely impressive at 37.5 cubic feet behind the rear seats, expanding to 69.8 cubic feet with seats folded. The loading floor is relatively low, making it easy to lift heavy items, and the wide opening accommodates bulky cargo that might be challenging in some competitors. What sets the RAV4 apart is its proven long-term reliability. JD Power and Consumer Reports consistently rank it among the most dependable vehicles in its class, with owners reporting minimal issues even after years of ownership and high mileage. This reliability translates directly into lower ownership costs and fewer unexpected repair bills. The resale value remains exceptionally strong, making the RAV4 not just a smart purchase but a smart investment. 3-year-old RAV4s routinely sell for 60–65% of their original MSRP, compared to 45–50% for many competitors. Whether you're commuting to work, hauling family gear, or venturing off the beaten path, the RAV4 delivers without drama. 2. Mazda CX-5. The Mazda CX-5 proves that you don't have to sacrifice driving enjoyment for practicality. While many SUVs feel like appliances masquerading as automobiles, the CX-5 maintains Mazda's commitment to creating vehicles that spark genuine joy every time you turn the key. The 2025 model features a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine producing 187 horsepower, and while that number might seem modest compared to turbocharged competitors, it's the way this power is delivered that makes the difference. The engine responds immediately to throttle inputs without turbo lag, and it produces a pleasant, refined sound under acceleration that enhances the driving experience. The CX-5's chassis tuning is sublime. It handles corners with confidence and composure while maintaining a comfortable ride quality that won't punish you during long road trips. The suspension strikes an almost perfect balance between sport and comfort, controlling body roll while soaking up road imperfections with grace. The steering is precise and communicative, giving you a connection to the road that's increasingly rare in this segment. Fuel efficiency is competitive at 25 city and 31 highway miles per gallon, though real-world testing often shows the CX-5 exceeding these EPA estimates, particularly on highway drives. The 6-speed automatic transmission is perfectly matched to the engine's characteristics, shifting smoothly and intuitively without the hunting that plagues many CVT transmissions. Inside, Mazda has created a cabin that feels significantly more premium than its price suggests. The materials are genuinely high quality with soft-touch surfaces throughout and real aluminum trim pieces that don't look or feel like plastic, pretending to be metal. The fit and finish is exemplary with tight panel gaps and controls that operate with solid, satisfying feel. The infotainment system represents Mazda's thoughtful approach to technology. Rather than following the trend toward ever larger touchscreens, Mazda uses a rotary knob controller that allows you to operate most functions without taking your eyes off the road. While this takes getting used to, it ultimately proves more intuitive and safer. The system includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration. The CX-5's reliability record is impressive, with owners reporting fewer problems than the segment average. Mazda's attention to detail in manufacturing shows in long-term ownership, with fewer rattles, squeaks, and component failures than many competitors. The naturally aspirated engine contributes to this reliability by avoiding the complexity of turbocharged systems. The cargo area offers 31.1 cubic feet behind rear seats and 59.6 cubic feet total, which, while not class-leading, is adequate for most families while maintaining the vehicle's attractive proportions. What makes the CX-5 special is its ability to make ordinary trips feel extraordinary. It's an SUV for people who actually enjoy driving rather than simply enduring it. 3. Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V has been America's best-selling SUV for years running, and the 2025 model shows exactly why this popularity is well-deserved. Honda has refined the CR-V formula to near perfection, creating a vehicle that excels in areas that matter most to real-world buyers: reliability, fuel economy, interior space, and overall value. The turbocharged 1.5-liter four-cylinder engine produces 190 horsepower and delivers impressive fuel economy of 28 city and 34 highway miles per gallon. The continuously variable transmission, often criticized in other applications, works seamlessly in the CR-V. Honda has tuned this CVT to behave more like a conventional automatic, with programmed shift points that make acceleration feel natural and responsive. Interior space is where the CR-V truly shines. Despite compact exterior dimensions, the cabin feels remarkably spacious and airy. The front seats offer excellent visibility and comfort, while rear seats provide generous legroom that can comfortably accommodate adults rather than just children. The cargo area provides an impressive 39.2 cubic feet behind rear seats and 75.8 cubic feet total, making it one of the most practical choices for families who actually use their SUV's cargo capacity. The loading floor is low and completely flat when seats are folded, making it easy to slide in heavy items. The wide opening accommodates bulky items that might be challenging in competitors with more stylish but less practical designs. Honda Sensing Safety Suite comes standard. The CR-V consistently earns top safety ratings from both NHTSA and IHS, giving families genuine peace of mind. Build quality is excellent throughout, reflecting Honda's decades of manufacturing experience. Panel gaps are tight, interior materials feel substantial, and controls operate with solid, precise feel. Honda's reputation for longevity is backed by extensive reliability data showing the CR-V as one of the most dependable vehicles you can buy, with many examples running well past 200,000 miles with only routine maintenance. The driving experience is composed and confident, if not particularly exciting. The suspension soaks up road imperfections while maintaining good body control. The cabin remains quiet at highway speeds with effective sound insulation that reduces wind and road noise significantly. The CR-V represents the sweet spot of practical transportation. It does everything well without significant weaknesses, making it ideal for buyers who want reliable, efficient, safe transportation without compromises. The 3 worst Japanese SUVs to avoid in 2025. 1. Prob's Infiniti QX50. The Infiniti QX50 represents a disappointing example of how promising technology can be undermined by poor execution and questionable reliability. On paper, the QX50's variable compression ratio engine sounds revolutionary. The ability to adjust compression ratios should deliver both power and efficiency. In practice, this complex system has proven to be a maintenance nightmare that has plagued owners with expensive repairs and frequent dealer visits. The 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder produces 268 horsepower, which sounds impressive until you experience the continuously variable transmission that feels sluggish and disconnected from driver inputs. The engine's variable compression technology, while innovative, has shown concerning reliability issues with reports of premature failures and expensive component replacements that can cost thousands of dollars. Interior quality, while initially impressive with soft-touch materials and attractive design, doesn't hold up to long-term use. Owners report premature wear of interior components, electronic glitches with the infotainment system, and build quality issues that become apparent after the first year of ownership. The dual-screen infotainment system is more complicated than intuitive, requiring multiple steps for simple tasks. Fuel economy, despite the advanced engine technology, is disappointing in real-world driving. Many owners report achieving significantly lower fuel economy than EPA estimates, particularly in city driving where the complex engine management system struggles to optimize performance. The ride quality is also questionable, with a suspension setup that feels both too soft and too harsh depending on road conditions. Most concerning is the QX50's reliability track record. Consumer reports and owner forums are filled with complaints about unexpected breakdowns, expensive warranty repairs, and poor dealer service experiences. The resale value has plummeted as word spreads, making the QX50 a poor financial choice even before considering ownership headaches. The QX50 represents the dangers of rushing complex technology to market before it's fully developed, leaving early adopters to deal with the consequences of being beta testers for an expensive luxury vehicle. 2. Mitsubishi Outlander. The Mitsubishi Outlander represents a brand struggling to remain relevant in a competitive market, and the 2025 model doesn't do much to change that narrative. While Mitsubishi offers an impressive 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, the fact that they feel compelled to offer such extensive coverage should raise red flags about expected reliability. The base 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine produces just 181 horsepower, which feels genuinely underpowered when loaded with passengers or cargo. This power deficit becomes particularly apparent during highway driving, where the engine struggles to provide confident passing power without working hard enough to become noisy and intrusive. The continuously variable transmission exacerbates this power problem by creating a sluggish, disconnected driving experience that lacks refinement. Acceleration feels leisurely at best, and the engine becomes noisy and strained when pushed hard during highway merging or hill climbing where adequate power is necessary for safety. Interior materials feel cheap and flimsy compared to competitors in the same price range. Hard plastics dominate surfaces where rivals offer soft-touch materials, and the overall fit and finish feels loose and imprecise. The infotainment system represents technology from several generations ago, featuring a small screen with poor graphics and limited functionality compared to modern expectations. Build quality issues plague the Outlander, with owners reporting rattles, squeaks, and premature component failures. The paint quality is particularly poor, with reports of chips, fading, and rust issues developing earlier than acceptable. Fit and finish feels loose, giving the impression of a vehicle built to a price rather than a standard. The Outlander's safety ratings, while acceptable, lag behind class leaders, and available active safety features feel basic compared to comprehensive suites offered by Toyota, Honda, and Mazda. Fuel economy is disappointing, with real-world figures often falling short of EPA estimates. The driving dynamics are uninspiring, with numb steering, excessive body roll, and a general feeling of disconnection that makes even routine driving tasks feel uncertain. The Outlander represents everything that's wrong with cost-cutting approaches to vehicle development. 3. Acura MDX. The Acura MDX's fall from grace is particularly disappointing given the brand's previous reputation for reliability and refinement. The 2025 model continues to struggle with complex and unreliable systems that transform what should be a premium ownership experience into a source of ongoing frustration. The super-handling all-wheel drive system, marketed as an advanced technological advantage, has proven problematic since its introduction. What should be sophisticated drivetrain technology has become a source of expensive repairs and frustrated owners dealing with complex system failures that cost thousands to repair. The 3.5-liter V6 engine produces 290 horsepower but is paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission that seems perpetually confused about which gear it wants. The transmission hunts constantly between gears, creating a jerky and unrefined driving experience that becomes tiresome in stop-and-go traffic. This complexity has led to significant reliability issues, with some owners experiencing complete transmission failures requiring expensive replacements. Interior quality, while initially appearing premium, doesn't justify the luxury price premium Acura commands. The infotainment system represents one of the most frustrating experiences available in any modern vehicle. The touchpad interface requires drivers to take their eyes off the road for simple tasks, and the system frequently freezes, crashes, or responds incorrectly to inputs. The MDX's reliability record has deteriorated significantly. Consumer Reports has dropped its recommendation due to predicted reliability issues, particularly with transmission and all-wheel drive systems. Owners report frequent dealer visits for warranty repairs, and the complexity of modern Acura systems makes out-of-warranty repairs prohibitively expensive. Fuel economy is poor for the class, with the V6 engine and complex drivetrain struggling to achieve efficiency numbers posted by simpler competitors. The ride quality suffers from confused identity, being too firm for comfort but not controlled enough for sporty handling. For the substantial price premium Acura commands, buyers deserve significantly better reliability and refinement than the current MDX delivers. There you have it, your complete guide to the best and worst Japanese SUVs for 2025. These vehicles will serve you faithfully for years while maintaining their value and keeping repair costs minimal. These winners prove that Japanese automakers can still deliver on their traditional promises when they focus on executing fundamentals extremely well, rather than chasing technological trends or competing on luxury features that add complexity without improving ownership experience. Cost-cutting compromises experience or marketing promises exceed engineering capabilities. Your hard-earned money deserves better than the frustration and expense these vehicles are likely to bring. Remember, the best SUV is one that fits your specific needs and budget while providing years of trouble-free service. Do thorough research, take extended test drives, and don't be swayed by flashy features that might become expensive problems. Consider long-term needs, total ownership costs, and prioritize reliability over latest technology that may not work as advertised. If this video helped you make a more informed decision, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest automotive advice that prioritizes your interests. Until next time, drive safely and choose wisely. Your future self will thank you.